Sometimes watching a movie isn't enough. You also want to eat that movie. That's why there's movie recipes. Today we're with Chef Doron Petersan at Sticky Fingers in Washington, D.C. We have challenged her with creating a dish that will make 16 sweeter. Chef Petersan has prepared a list of essential ingredients to do just that. They are vegan cake fixins, because that is what you do when you want to celebrate your birthday and impress Michael Scofling on your low cholesterol. Shake and bake, baby!
16 Candles.
16 Candles.
This came out in 1984. It was John Hughes' first movie he ever directed. I feel like it almost invented the 80s.
It almost did. It certainly stands for the 80s almost as much as any other movie you could think of. I've seen this movie a handful of times. The one thing I remember most is how freaking young Anthony Michael Hall is in this movie.
He's 15 or 16 himself. And, this sort of introduced us to Molly Ringwald. She was in Facts of Life before that. If you were a hardcore Facts of Life person, you knew this, you knew her. But this sort of introduced the world to her. She became America's sweetheart, basically, through this. Yeah.
She was America's sweetheart for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To the point where it's almost shocking she's so far out of the limelight now, right?
It is.
And I think she must have made a conscious decision. I don't like this.
Well, and also, and this is the terrible thing about, being that cute, like it girl, whatever. Once you start growing up and don't look like that anymore, then people start writing roles that, that feature that or whatever. There's a point in that movie where Jake Ryan, the big heartthrob, tells Anthony Michael Hall, well, she's drunk. You can just go ahead and do whatever you want. She won't know. I gotta admit, having seen this recently, my jaw dropped. I was like, you could never, ever, nor why would you do this today?
Then just the probably racist foreign exchange student?
Yeah, Long Duck Dong, who is introduced with a gong every time he shows up.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Think that's kind of racist, yeah.
Well, I read the screenwriter says that wasn't in the script.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And he was mad about it. He didn't appreciate the gong.
Yeah.
I think even if you take the gong away,
no,
it's still kind of racist.
Well, because he speaks in that, that stilted whatever.
And his name is Long Duck Dong.
Yeah, Long Duck Dong.
Just naming him that alone is kind of insulting.
I will say that Getty Watanabe plays the character. He does, do things that are, a little bit more than, just a typical racist character. I mean, he's not like Mickey Rooney in Breakfast at Tiffany's or something like that.
You disturb me! You must have a key me!
But he's, he falls in love with a girl, and he just seems like a normal college student. But all these things that they keep doing with his name and the gong and all this other type of stuff, that kind of
the 80s.
Yes. Tasty.
Hi.
Yes.
How are you?
Doing all right. Ooh.
I'm just gonna give you 2 forks, and you're just gonna eat it like that, okay?
Okay, that sounds good to me.
What does it say? Happy birthday,
Samantha.
Samantha. Okay. We were speculating you might serve birthday cake in honor of the movie's theme, and the extra irony is today's actually my birthday. And you couldn't have had any idea, and it just worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to have birthday
cake just
cake
for you.
on my birthday. Do I just use my fingers, or what am I doing?
No, I'll cut it for you.
Yeah, no.
I'll cut it for you. This is very technical work right here.
Yes, it is.
So, this is our vanilla cake with a lemon curd filling.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You really are excited.
Oh my goodness.
It's excellent, of course.
Oh
Of
my
course
God.
it is.
Oh my god.
How many times have you seen the movie?
Maybe 3 or 4.
I've only seen it a couple times, really.
I was 9 when it came out.
Yeah, so I was 12.
Okay.
So that was just
It was probably the perfect age to see
oh my gosh,
that.
it's the perfect
yeah.
age. It's like the big kids, and they're so cool, and they're all in high school, and unrequited love, but then it, turns into love over a cake, and...
Were you also in love with Jake Ryan?
I mean, I'm still in love with Jake Ryan.
You're still loving with him?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Anthony Michael Hall? Because we found out, researching for this, Jim Carrey tried out for that role.
Really?
He would have been super young, but would have been a completely different movie, I think.
Yeah. I mean, Anthony Michael Hall was great. I mean, at the time. Now, take him or leave him.
I haven't seen him in anything in a while. I'm not sure what he's doing anymore.
I wonder what he's up to these days.
Oh, maybe he's shopping at an AT&T store.
This is lemon in the middle, you said?
Yeah, lemon curd. But we don't use eggs. We use different binders.
It doesn't, I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't taste at all different than a normal cake.
It doesn't taste like
I think there's
it's vegan.
perception. Well, I think there's a perception from people outside the vegan world or marketplace that it all tastes weird.
I think that it's come a long way. I think that when I was younger, before 16 Candles came out, and I would go to alternative or healthier bakeries that were associated with non-dairy and egg-free, that was health food. And that's not what we're doing.
Right.
We're definitely taking a different angle. While it is healthier, that's not the main focus that we have. It really is showing people that you can have a plant-based diet and choose plant-based options in a way that is still really fun.
Well, I don't know what else to say about it besides the fact that I love it. It's very tasty.
You seriously have to kiss over the cake. I mean, you have to do the closing scene. It's the closing scene.
Who am I going to kiss? I don't think my wife would be too happy about that. I don't think he would be too happy about that.
Thanks to Doron for the amazing cake. Make sure you head on over to the Community Table channel, where she can fill you in with vegan baking knowledge, and you can hear more from all the other chefs we got to hang out with. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Movie Recipes.